Hello and welcome to another Cryptic Crossword solve. This is from the Financial Times, number 17585, and the setter here is someone called Moo, as in the sound a cow makes. This crossword was published on the same day as today, which is Monday, November the 27th, 2023. So let's take a look. Deceive an idiot from Oxford University. Definition here is probably deceive. Oxford University actually abbreviates to OU. And a twit is an idiot, and outwit is to deceive. 3 down. Lazy days visiting French island. Okay, in French, island is isle, I-L-E. Idle is lazy. One down. In Vermont, her university is free. Definition is probably free. Oh yes, in being an embed indicator, and it's 233, but you can see on the run is embedded in there. 2 down. Profit rose up in a cloud of gases. I think profit rose is 11 letters. Up could be an anagram indicator. So the definition is cloud of gases. Troposphere would work for that. And 10 across. Disreputable woman, ugly creature needing surgery. Okay, disreputable woman is probably the definition. An ugly creature is a troll, and if you need surgery, you need an op. And a trollop is indeed a disreputable woman. 9 down. Royal memoir going begging. I think it was Prince Harry who recently wrote his memoirs, and the book was called Spare. 12 across. I haven't read it, by the way. Posh boys here taking remark the wrong way. Okay, so the wrong way means a reversal, and a remark is a note, and Eton is a very famous college here in the UK. 13 across. What makes dingo evil? That wants to be wrongdoing, which is a if you look at, if you anagramize dingo, you can make the word doing, and therefore it's wrongdoing because of that. It's a sort of cryptic way of defining that. 16 across. A foreign computer I must shift for free. Must be unpaid. iPad, and un is a in foreign, or French in this case. 5 down. Charming idiosyncrasy of Cicero's, perhaps. charming, could be romantic. Oh, a Roman tick. I think Cicero did have a tick, so romantic is charming. That makes sense. 6 down. Doctor mentioned a change for the better. Well, doctor here could be a instruction to modify something, and mentioned A are the correct number of letters. So the definition here is a change for change for the better. Emendation would fit. Seven down. Hooligan has block knocked off abroad. So if you have your block knocked off, you have your head removed, I suppose. So we're looking for a word that probably means a hooligan, and the definition here is abroad. It's only 3 letters though. Oh yes, a lout is a hooligan, and if you're out, I suppose you're abroad. 8 down. No more opera here. I'm not having that. Definition possibly is no more. Oh yes. So the English National Opera abbreviates to E&O, and suppose the phrase UGH is I'm not having that, and enough is no more. 11 across. Report seaman holding expert back. Okay, so the definition here is expert, I suspect. And I suspect we're looking for a reverse in bed, because holding screams that to me. Yes, we are. Look, hidden in here is the word maestro. Let's look at 4 across. They say what little boy did is horrible. Okay, it's a homophone. Oh yes. What little boy did is gruesome, and gruesome, spelled with a U, is horrible. Let's look at 17. Duck trouble after a beer. Okay. That wants to be pintail. Ale is trouble, as in what ails you, and after a beer is a pint. Look at 20 across. Cockney criminal going to pot. If you know your Cockney rhyming slang, a tea leaf is a thief, and indeed you put tea leaves into a pot to brew a pot of tea. 21 across. Worry when colleague offers no resistance. So the definition here is worry, and offers no resistance means we take a letter R out of this word. R is a valid abbreviation for resistance if you think about physics. Colleague. I suppose brother is an appropriate colleague, and without the R we get the word bother. Let's look at 15. One in advertising that sends out the invoices. I think this could be a double def, as in a word that means one in advertising and another word that means sends out the invoices. Can't quite see that yet. Let's try 18. Frenzied LA murderer, a male from the south. From the south on a down clue could be a reversal indicator. The famous murderer that crossword land usually has is Cain. Yes, okay, the definition here is frenzied, and the word maniacal would fit that. Let's just have a little look and see if we can figure that out. So Cain, going backwards, is our murderer. LA likewise for LA. And then AM is a male from the south, being the entire thing is reversed. Okay, 24 across. ILO charter, useless for questions like these. Possibly an anagram of ILO charter, useless being the anagram indicator. Questions like these is the definition. You can make the word rhetorical from that. Okay, 23 down. Boat keeling over just as before. Boat keeling over. Come back to him. Let's have another look at 15 down. One in advertising that sends out the invoices. Oh, yes, a bill poster, therefore, would fit that. Okay, so we're 22 down. A German assistant taking the blame. That's the spirit. Definition here is spirit. Could be a ghost or it could be a drink, more likely a drink. Let's see if 27 across can help. Flexible sort of credit. Well, that's plastic. Plastic is flexible, and one's credit card, people talk about, we'll put it on plastic for that reason. 28. Dotty dowagers first to fall behind. Okay. Dowagers first to fall means take the letter D out of something. That means dotty, and what we're left with is behind. Daft is dotty, without the D is aft, as in positions on a boat. Despite everything, better half inspired by American trip. Well, better half could just be TER, I suppose. Definition here is despite everything, which I think is after all. Yes, it is. A is American, and fall is a trip, and TER for half of better. Let's have another look at 23. Keeling over just as before. I wonder if this is a palindrome. That's a word that reads the same forwards as it does backwards. So the definition here is a boat still. Kayak would do it then, because that's read the same forwards and backwards. 29 across. Comparatively shrewd, like royal accepting disapproving comment. Royal could be ER. Disapproving comment is perhaps a tut. Oh, astuter is comparatively shrewd. Let's have a quick look at that again. Okay. As is like. Okay. Royal is ER. Disapproving comment is tut. Yeah, that fits nicely. Okay, 26 down. A bird engaged in sexual activity. So there are lots of little birds like grey tits and blue tits and that sort of thing. And if someone is said to be at it, then they are engaged in sexual activity. So it's a double definition. 31 across. Order nameless servant to go hungry. Nameless servant means take the letter N out. It wants to be starved then. 14. Hound a chap like me from Donegal. I don't know anything about the. Oh yes, okay. Perhaps this perhaps this setter is from Ireland. I don't know, but Irish setter is a type of dog or hound. Okay. 22 down. German assistant taking the blame. That's the spirit. G for German. PA and wrap. So grappa is a type of spirit. It's delicious. 19 down. Keep book next to piano. Well, in musical notation, P abbreviates to piano, which means softly. And if you book something as a verb, you reserve it. So to keep, you preserve. Okay. Well, is that us all done? I think it is. Oh no, one left, beg your pardon, 25 across. What cat does in the street? Cats meow or mew, and indeed a mews are. It's just a name for a street. Well, that was, I think it's fair to say, quite straightforward for the Financial Times, and certainly for a Monday on the easier side compared to some that I've solved. So that was a fairly good outing by the setter Moo, and hopefully I will do more by him. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and I'll catch you in the next one.